Hello, beautiful people. It is Timotha, Lanae, and I'm so excited because I'm going to share with you how to make an alkaline, super gut beneficial drink called kefir water. It's coconut kefir water, actually. So if you haven't seen any of my videos recently on gut health and how I've been healing my gut, I've been using coconut water kefir and also berry water kefir. If you haven't seen the video that I posted on how to make berry water kefir, make sure to check that out. But it is such a powerful drink that's been helping to heal my gut, helps with anxiety, helps with your skin. It's helped me with my voice. I'm a singer. It's helped to expand that, all kinds of things. It can lower blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, get your blood sugar in order, autoimmune diseases. The list goes on and on. You need to know about this drink, y'all. It's an alkaline drink. It's delicious. Most kefir that we hear about is like dairy, but this is water kefir, and it has over 50 strains of beneficial bacteria and also different beneficial yeast, candida, that will help knock out bad candida or bad yeast in your gut if you have an overgrowth, which is what I have been dealing with, which the overgrowth of candida has also caused me to have leaky gut, which caused me to have food sensitivities where I couldn't eat things on like Dr. Sadie's List anymore, like quinoa and things like that. But since I've added this water kefir into my diet, it's been only less than a month, I'm able now to eat foods that I was sensitive to before because of the leaky gut. Now it's healing. It's helping to heal my gut. So y'all need to know about this. So let's dive right in, okay? If you haven't, make sure to subscribe. I have lots of different videos coming up just on alkaline healing and healing the gut and more things on kefir. So the first thing that you want to do with kefir is you need to have kefir water crystals. So there's kefir milk crystals or kefir milk. I don't know if they're called crystals, they're called something different, but these are kefir water crystals, and they're usually white, but these ones are kind of dyed a little bit the color of the berries that I had soaking, and I rinsed them, and it's not a big deal if they're like this. They're still healthy. You see them, they're nice and plump looking. But this is where all those good bacteria, those soldiers in there that will help heal your gut and go out and fight the bad guys in your gut. They're all in this. In these crystals here. And so you want to have at least 2 tablespoons of these. I'll link to where I ordered these in the description box below. When you order them, they come as 2 tablespoons. And by the time, like I said, it's not even a month yet, and they've already multiplied for me to about 10 tablespoons in less than a month. So you can start to give them away, to your friends and family. And the woman that I ordered from, she got her crystals over 20 years ago and has been using the same batch. Basically, they just have multiplied and multiplied and multiplied for over 20 years. So once you buy one set, you don't need any more, and they're only like $20-something to buy up ahead in the first batch. So it starts with like 2 tablespoons and it will multiply and grow. If you feed it, you have to feed it sugar. That's how it grows, which is why we don't want to be eating high sugar foods if you have anything wrong with your gut, bloating after you eat, bad gas, constipation, diarrhea. Low sugar foods are what we want. So berries instead of bananas, no dates, things like that. Get rid of those things until your gut is healed. But that's a whole nother video, y'all. So, okay, let's go ahead and get started. So this is a fresh coconut, but I was gonna go ahead and show you how I open this and use the fresh coconut water, but I decided I'm not gonna do that because this coconut is cold. I had it in the refrigerator, my bad. One thing about when you're gonna ferment, you wanna use room temperature water, not cold water. So if I open this, I won't be able to use it until a few hours, probably take about an hour or 2 for it to get to room temperature. And I want to film the video for y'all right now. So I'm going to go ahead and instead of using this coconut, I do have a video on how to open a coconut in this coconut opener. So if you haven't seen that, check that out. But really all you would do is open this coconut up. This is a young coconut. And then you would just strain the coconut water through a strainer. Make sure you get any of the wood chip pieces out of this, that can come from the coconut. You strain it so that you don't have any of those pieces in there. So that's the main thing you would do. And if this didn't make, you want to be using about 4 cups of water. So if this wasn't 4 cups of water, just from one coconut, you might need to use 2 coconuts, or you could combine fresh coconut water, which it tastes so good when you use fresh coconut. That's why I'm disappointed. I have to wait till tomorrow for that. But fresh coconut water, you could combine it with organic store-bought coconut water. Just make sure the store-bought coconut water, the only ingredient is coconut water, like in this one. I think the only ingredient is coconut water, and that's what the main thing that you want to do is make sure that you have a pure coconut water. So that's what I'm going to use. Got this at Whole Foods. I'll see if I have a link. If they probably have it online as well, so I'll see if I can find that link. But so all you need is a mason jar. I like to use this when you're starting out for small batches. You can use just a quart jar. This is basically 8 cups, 8 cups in here. No, not 8 cups. This is 4 cups of 4 cups of fluid. And then as your kefir crystals grow, you'll see I have something fermenting here. This is just regular sugar water kefir. This is the 64 ounce, and I cover it so that the sunlight doesn't get to it. But then you can start to use a bigger container and just multiply, just double your batch. Everything I'm telling you, you would just double. So when it comes, the crystals come, you get 2 tablespoons. So let's go ahead and shake up our water and put in 4 cups. I know that this is a 4-cup container, so I'll just go ahead and pour it. You want to leave a little headway. You don't want to pour it all the way to the top. Leave a little bit of room, because this will, it's alive. It starts to get carbonated and there's bubbles. So you want to leave room for a little expansion so that your glass jar doesn't explode, because that can happen. It hasn't happened to me, thank God, yet, but it can happen. And I'm so thankful that God has shown me this as a natural healing remedy, because it really has been a game changer. So I just put 1 tablespoon in, and now I'm going to put, it's a little more than a tablespoon, a 2nd tablespoon in, and just put that in there. Okay. And so when you're doing coconut water kefir, you can actually seal it with an actual sealable top. When you're doing regular water kefir, you want to use a cloth top. And I believe that's because with the coconut water, and I could be wrong, I'm not an expert on kefir water yet, but with the coconut water, I believe it's just less sugar, so it probably doesn't ferment. It's not as much of an aggressive fermentation process. But with the other sugar water, using cane sugar, organic cane sugar, you want to use cloth at first. So that's just what the instructions say. And so this is the booklet that you get when you order your kefir water crystals. I'll link to where, like I said, I'll link to where I get it in the description box below, but it explains very thoroughly how you can make lots of different kefir water recipes in here. So once you've done that, you see how easy that was, y'all? What you want to make sure you do is write on a little Post-it or a label, just write when your fermentation process started and then when it's gonna stop. Because with the coconut water, you want to give it 24 hours to ferment. And you don't want to go longer than that, because the sugar, the kefir water crystals could die because they've eaten all the sugar out of the coconut water. So that's why it has a shorter fermentation process, because it's just not as much sugar in this coconut water than when we do the regular cane sugar water. So you want to make sure that you don't leave it longer than like 2 days at the most. 2 days at the most for coconut water, but you can get away with just doing 1 day of fermentation. But you don't want to do more than 2 days, because then, like I said, the crystals can start to die or get sluggish, because they need fuel. They need that sugar. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put the date on here, and I just put the date and the time, and then I'll just write that that's the first ferment, or when it started. That's important if you decide to do, when you watch my other video on how to do berry kefir water, you'll understand why you would put first ferment, because if you want to come in and add fruit or something, then you'll do a second fermentation, then you need to write that date as well. But so I just do that, label that, and then you can just cover it. I like to use just like a cloth covering, or just keep it out of sunlight, direct sunlight. And don't put it under cabinets. You want it to have nice airflow. So I just leave it on the counter. I'll set it aside. And I cover it with my handy dandy little Derek Product cloth bag that I get. I like to use this. If you don't know Derek Product, they sell sea moss, herbs, essential oils, handmade soaps, all of that. I get my sea moss there. If you haven't seen my series on how to make sea moss gel, sea moss water, another very healing alkaline supplement, or superfood, I should say, that you can eat in order to help heal your body. Check out Derek Product, and I'll link to them below with my affiliate link, and also a discount code for Derek Product if you want to check out their sea moss and all their herbs that they have available. And make sure to watch my series, All Things Sea Moss, and watch my series on alkaline healing. It's a new series. I've been putting out more videos because I'm so passionate about this healing and the power of cultured foods like this kefir water, like this coconut kefir water and berry kefir water, and so many other things. I talk about kombucha and even having like purple sauerkraut and things like that. So make sure to check out the series and the description box below and also in the pinned comment below. But this is our coconut water kefir right here. It's fermenting and it's basically eating up all that sugar so that you don't have to put that into your gut. And at the same time, it's putting all kinds of good bacteria in this water to go in and fight the bad bacteria in your gut so that you can help to heal your body from the gut up, right? So heal the gut, heal the body is what I love to say. And also, if you have any type of anxiety, any type of depression, getting your gut in order can really, really help that. And it really helped me when I had the sudden onset of gut issues. Anxiety set in, which I had never had, and also mild depression set in, and brain fog, and all these different things I had never dealt with before. And as soon as I started drinking this kefir water, y'all, this has been like a year journey for me of the gut issue. But I just started doing this kefir water within less than a month, and when I tell you that I am so much better, I just praise God for the revelation about this. So let me know if you have any questions, comment below. Let me know if this was helpful for you. Let me know video ideas that you'd like me to cover in the future. I'm here for y'all. Let's be a community. Let's support and lift each other up. Any tips that you all have, let us know, because we are all trying to heal and grow and live our purpose-filled life that God has intended us to live. So I'm Timotha Lanae. Thanks so much for watching. Please do take care and subscribe, like, and share this video if it was helpful for you. God bless. I'll see you in the next video.